Okay, so I've been practicing circling away from the Gedan Mai Shigeri. Today we're going to go through the counter for that, okay? So if I have someone who's circling away from my Mai Shigeri the whole time, okay? So if as I kick, she's circling away in this direction, and that's happening a lot, okay? We're going to switch it up and then target their inside leg, okay? So the goal with the technique is as she moves around to her right, okay, I'm taking out the inside leg. All right, so if she's getting used to her moving around to that side, it's happened a couple of times within the match, right? We start targeting that inside leg. So instead of targeting here, as she moves around, okay, we're kicking. Now, we're using the kick as she moves to time the kick to cause impact or to break the balance, okay? If we're doing it primarily to break balance, we want to aim a little bit lower, okay? So if we're doing it to actually inflict damage with the kick, we want to be kicking just above the knee, okay? If we're trying to break the balance, as she moves around here, all right, we're kicking more to the calf, all right? And then once we break the balance, we can counter with something else, okay? Same thing if she's moving around to the left, okay? So as she moves, we want to try and catch it on the inside, all right? So we may even start feinting to kick to the outside, but then we take out the inside thigh instead, okay? Make sense? Let's practice that.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, please check out my book, The Science of Striking, a complete guide to strength and conditioning for combat sports.
So just make sure when you're doing this, you will need more of a pivot on the supporting leg. Okay, so if Macy just stays here and I'm kicking towards her thigh, okay, my body's positioned here, my foot's at about this angle, okay? If she goes to step out, okay, and I'm having to kick here, and I'm keeping my foot at that angle, I'm sort of having to kick across my body, all right? So what you're doing, you're feinting to throw the same technique as you were before, but in order to aim the kick towards her inside leg in this direction, I'm having to increase the pivot, all right? So instead of just throwing the kick here, I'm feinting as if I'm throwing the same kick, but then as she moves around, so move around, okay? I'm pivoting, so I'm getting that full rotation, so I'm facing the direction that she's going to be, okay? All right, so Macy moves out of my way, she's countering here, and then I'm onto it, so the next time she goes to do it, I'm pivoting all the way around so that I can land that inside kick with a proper pivot, okay? Practice it one more time.